AI agents. So, what's all the hype about? AI agents are getting attention because they move AI from simply answering prompts toward working through goals with context, tools, instructions, and multi step workflows. The real breakthrough is not that agents are magic employees, it is that they can connect AI reasoning to business systems and produce review ready outcomes when the workflow is designed well. For years, most people experience AI inside a chat box. You asked a question, it answered. You asked for a draft, it wrote one. Useful, but still mostly a conversation. Now AI is being connected to tools, files, calendars, CRMs, code, project systems, and workflows. That shift from answering prompts to taking steps toward a goal is why everyone is suddenly talking about AI agents. A chatbot gives you an answer. An AI assistant helps inside a product. A basic automation follows a rule, like when this happens, do that. An agent is different because it can move through a sequence. It can read the goal, inspect the available context, choose a tool, look at the result, and continue until the work is ready for review. The breakthrough is not that agents think like humans, it is that AI reasoning can now be connected to business context and real tools. That means an agent might research a topic, summarize sources, create a brief, save it in the right folder, notify a teammate, and prepare the next step in a workflow. The value is not just one impressive response. The value is that the system can move work from input to review ready output without a person manually carrying information through every tool. Agents are gaining attention because several things are improving at the same time. Models are better at following instructions. Tool calling is becoming easier. Businesses already work across scattered systems, and many tasks are too messy for rigid automation, but too repetitive to require a human doing every click. That is the gap agents are trying to fill. Flexible enough to interpret context, but structured enough to operate inside a process. In marketing, an agent can gather research, build a content brief, repurpose a webinar, or prepare quality checks. In research, it can compare sources, summarize findings, and flag contradictions. In operations, it can turn meeting notes into tasks, owners, deadlines, and follow-up drafts. In customer service, an agent can triage tickets, draft replies, summarize long threads, and escalate sensitive cases. In sales, it can research a prospect, summarize account history, and prepare follow-up notes. In software, it can inspect files, make a small change, run tests, and request review, but not merge production code on its own. This is where the hype often gets distorted. Agents are not fully autonomous digital employees that can safely run a company by themselves. The useful version is more like a workflow participant, a role-based assistant with clear instructions, approved tools, defined outputs, and review points. An agent should not be asked to do everything. Just like a business does not give one person every job, a good agent setup gives each agent a clear role: research agent, support triage agent, content draft agent, QA agent, operations agent. Each role can have its own instructions, examples, allowed tools, success criteria, and escalation rules. The clearer the role, the easier it is to measure quality and catch mistakes. Agents still make mistakes. They can misunderstand vague goals, hallucinate details, choose the wrong tool, update the wrong record, or drift during long tasks. And when an agent has access to business systems, mistakes matter more. A bad answer is one problem. A bad action in the wrong system is another. Human review matters most when the action is external, expensive, sensitive, or irreversible. Publishing content, sending customer messages, approving refunds, changing records, handling legal or financial decisions, deleting data, or deploying code should still have clear review and approval points. The real opportunity is not buying the newest AI tool and hoping it behaves like a perfect employee. The opportunity is designing repeatable workflows where agents handle the draft, the research, the routing, the checking, or the handoff, while humans define the goals, set the boundaries, and approve the decisions that matter. So, what is all the hype about? AI is moving from the chat window into the workflow. Agents can connect goals, context, tools, and steps in a way that makes repeatable knowledge work faster and easier to manage. But the hype only becomes useful when it is grounded in structure. The next question is not just what can the AI do? The better question is, what role should the agent play? What tools should it access? And where should a human stay in the loop? That leads to the next idea in agent theory: how to organize AI agents into something closer to a corporate structure with roles, responsibilities, handoffs, and oversight.